Hey everyone, this is Juliet with Country 18 Lover again. I know I haven't been very regular with my hauls, but now I have my July book haul. I believe these are July, yeah, July book haul, and I have eight books here. So I will get started. It's not too big, but it's close enough to the end of July that I don't think I'm going to be getting any more books. So I will just get started. I think I'll start with the one I'm reading now, which I just started, and that's the companion novel to Two-Way Street, and it's Right of Way by Lauren Barnholden. And it looks like that beautiful summertime read. This is another road trip book, like her Two-Way Street, which they both are pretty much, at least on the back, are pretty much way similar. Like, it could be the same book. I hauled the Two-Way Street one last month, I believe, and I didn't remember that I'd read it, but the more I look at it and read the back, like, more familiar it seems. I still don't really remember it too well. So I decided to read this one because I know I haven't read this one, and as I said, they're so similar. Like, the back's just really short. I'll read the back. There are two sides to every breakup. They're both about, like, road travel with an ex-boyfriend. Here are Pennington and Jace meeting on vacation. Click, it's awesome, it's easy, it's romantic. This is the real deal, unless it isn't, because when you're in love, you don't just stop calling one day, and you don't keep secrets or lie. And when your life starts falling apart, you're supposed to have the other person to lean on. Here are Pennington and Jace again, broken up, but thrown together on a road trip. One of them is lying about the destination. One of them is pretending not to be leaving something behind. Neither of them is prepared for what's coming on the road ahead. So that's almost identical to the summary of the Two-Way Street. And this one's about the cousin of the girl in the Two-Way Street book. So, like, you can read them out of order, but it is a companion, so it does kind of have interlace with some of the characters and stuff. But I haven't made it very far, but so far it's good. This will be the second book of Lauren Barnholden's that I've read. It shows a couple of her other books on the back. This is the Two-Way Street one, which I have. So yeah, these are just good, fun, light contemporaries with a little bit of a darker twist. So, I love road trip books. Next, my mom actually got this for me, and it was free. And I've seen the movie. I didn't even realize it was a book until a while ago. But the movie was really sad, but really good. So I wanted to read the book, and so she found it free, and it's in great condition. And that is My Sister's Keeper by Jodi Picoult. I'm not sure how you say her last name, but I've been wanting to read her Between the Lines and off the page duology, or it's a companion. No, I think it's a duology. But yeah, I haven't read anything by her, so I thought I'd start with this one because I do know what the story is. But apparently she writes, most of her stuff is kind of depressing and sad. My mom's read quite a bit of her stuff, so yeah, this I think is the movie cover, but it's pretty nice. It's free, so you can't complain about that. It's really kind of close. Next, I have. Oh, it doesn't want to stay. Okay, there. Next, I have a book I got off of Amazon, which I did not realize was a sequel, and I've been dying to read it. Because I adore this author and all her books. And yeah, so I had this on my wish list and it was cheap. So I got it, and then I realized that it's a sequel. That is Scorched by Jennifer L. Armentrout, and it's a sequel to Frigid, apparently. Like, I hate it when books just look like standalones. There's no hint of it being a sequel, the first in a series, or anything. And you only find out by either reading the ending, because you've already read it, or by going online to like Goodreads or something. Because on Amazon, this did not say book 2. But on Goodreads, it said book 2 sequel to Frigid. So I was very disappointed that I got the second one. I mean, I don't know if they're companions or what. I don't even know what this series is called. But it's new adult, and basically Jennifer L. Armentrout's a must-buy for me. So I actually only have 3 books of hers in physical form. 4, I think, including this one. One's a bind up. But I've read a ton of her books. I have most of them on my Kindle. And some I've started out reading from the library, and then I've just loved them, and then I've gotten some from that. So I got this one. I don't know what it's about because it's this second book in a series. I just know it's new adult and it's about totally my type of boy. And girl, and it kind of sounds like the relationship's kind of like Damon and Kate's from the Lux series. It's a very love-hate relationship. But yeah, and then I think her life's going, falling apart, and he kind of tries to save her and stuff. So it sounds really good. I can't wait to read it. But I can't read Frigid because it's a wintertime book and it had snow all over the cover. I don't have it, so I'm gonna have to wait till the winter and then read this. Write down below in the comments if you've read Frigid and this, or if it matters if I read Frigid first, or if I can just read Scorched, or what, because I would really like to know, because I really, really want to read this. Alright, next is something I got for one of my nephew's birthdays, and this is at our book fair, and it is How to Train Your Dragon to Drop Dragons. And just this because for his it was kind of for his birthday, but it went on his birthday because his birthday's in the fall. So, but last year I went and saw this movie with him, at the mall. It was just him and me, and it was really special, and, it's one of his favorite movies, so I saw this, and he likes to draw and stuff too, so it has stickers and stencils and stuff, and the drawings, let's see, the drawings like this are, probably a little old for him, because he's only 7, and I think these might be too old for him, but it has a lot of other fun stuff. Like, it has places for the stickers, and lots of stickers. More stickers, and Guess Who, which I've never really done. Some shield coloring stuff. More dragons to draw. Maze type thing. So it's just really cool. I think he'll really like it. And then he can draw his own designs, own dragons on there. And then here's some stencils. He just breaks out and uses these. I don't know if you can tell, but this whole page is all stencils. So I think he'll really like it. Oops. I just got lipstick all over it. Oops. So anyway, I think he'll really like this. I got the same fair as the that last book I showed you, and the same fair I got this one. Sorry about that. I got Just for Now by Abby Glines, and this is her Sea Breeze, one of her Sea Breeze books. I think this is the first one in the Sea Breeze series, but I'm not sure. I'll have to check on Goodreads, because I'm not sure. I have one other of her books, which is, oh shoot, what is it? Something Boys or Brothers. So it's the first one in her other series, and I think these are both new adults, I think, and I don't know too much about it, but a lot of people on BookTube seem to really like Abby Glines. I haven't read this one or the other one I have, but I saw it for only $1.99, and it's in great condition, and it looks and sounds like my type of book, and I already had one, so I was like, well, let's hear them while I just start collecting them. But this is about Preston, who's a bad boy, and the innocent Amanda, who's the good girl. Of course, it's basically bad boy meets good girl and corrupts her. So, yes. Next, this one I already own, but I own it on my Kindle, and I saw it in hardback and for really cheap and good condition. I decided that since I like physical books better anyway, and I like rereading physical books better, I thought I'd just get it, and it's such a pretty cover too. And that is My Life Next Door by Huntley Fitzpatrick. And it's like that. Beautiful spine. And back's really pretty. And it does have like one, like, I don't know if you can see it, but it's like a, there we go, like a crack or indentation or something. But it's just a bright yellow book. Sorry, the line's not very good. But this is one of my favorite contemporaries. Apparently it has like a companion novel, which I have not read. And it's the only one by Huntley Fitzpatrick that I've read. But it's really good. I read it last summer on my Kindle. I think I was in California, Oklahoma when I read this. And it says here, A Boy, A Secret, A Summer. And this is just really good. It's about a rich girl who has comes from a single parent family. I think she has a sister, and her mom's like a complete and total neat freak and perfectionist, and the main character, shoot, what is her name? What is her, oh, Samantha. Samantha? I think it's Samantha. She's tired of her mother's strict view on life and everything, and there's this boy next door who has a huge family who's just really complete opposite of what her mother is. Just, they're laid back, their toys all in the yard. Her mother hates this family. It's the Garretts? Yeah, the Garretts family. And so she sits on her rooftop she goes out her window to her rooftop, and she ends up watching one of the Garrett boys, Reed, I think is his name. No, Jace. And he starts climbing up on her roof with her, and they start talking and falling in love, and then something bad happens, and some dirt appears and stuff, and then they move past it, I think. I don't really remember too much, but I do remember I really like this book. And next I have, these also came from the last place. Oh, and that was $4.99, so it was really cheap for a hardback. Next I have another hardback, which I've had on my Goodreads list for a while. I've been on and off of that for a while, and then I keep seeing it on like BookTube and stuff, and it just sounded really good. And then I saw it at this sale, and it's hardback, and it's perfect condition, and I'm cheap, and so I was like, yeah, I'll just get it. It sounds like something I would like. So that is Compulsion by Martina Boone. And it looks like that, and it's really pretty. It's in perfect condition. This is also $4.99 hardback. It looks like it's part of a series because it's called Compulsion: Heirs of Watson Island. So I think it's the first in a series or companion something. And here it says 3 plantations, 2 wishes, 1 ancient curse. So I know it's like Southern Gothic. I don't know if it's. I don't think it's fantasy or anything. I think it might be like maybe a little supernatural. But I love anything in the South or in the country. I've never read anything except a historical fiction that's been on a plantation or something. So it would be really cool to read this. Other than that, I it looks like this. Just blue. Sounds nice though. I don't really know what it's about other than that. It's about a girl who's been virtually a prisoner in the house where she lives with her shut-in mother. When her mother dies, Bree promises to put some else on her stiletto heels, but she finds another prison at her aunt's South Carolina plantation, a prison guarded by an ancient spirit. Okay, so it does have some supernatural stuff, it looks like. Who long ago cursed one of the 3 founding families of Watson Island and gave the others magical gifts that become compulsions. So I think she ends up being one of the descendants that has the magical compulsions gifts. Stuck with the ghosts of a generation's old feud and hunted by forces she cannot see, Bree must find a way to break free of the family legacy with the help of a sun-kissed 8. Oh, that's a boy's name, 8, who she meets, who knows what Bree wants before she knows what she wants. So it sounds like he might not be human. Maybe he's, I don't know. And so he helps her unravel the family's twisted secrets and dangers, and she falls in love and stuff. So it sounds really good. It'll be nice to read in the fall, maybe near October, just sometime around then. So it sounds like it's kinda contemporary gothic supernatural. So yeah, I look forward to reading this. I might read this next month in September, around my birthday, because it sounds like a nice book to get you out of the summer reads and feelings and more into like fall stuff, or at least to me. So how about this? Next and last, I have a book that is paperback. It's floppy, and I love it, and I can't wait to read it, and I've been wanting to read it. I've heard tons of stuff about it, and I had the second one in hardback, which I got, I think, last month, and I didn't realize it was the second one. I totally did not realize it, so I haven't been able to read it. So now I have the first one, and even though it's in paperback and will not match, the covers are still the same. So I have the first one anyway, and it's nice. So it is Finnegan of the Rock by Melina stickers covering up her name. Machasta? Not sure how you say it, but this is $2.75, so I could not pass it up. It's like brand new, and I have Boy of Exiles right there in hardback. I know it's a trilogy. It's fantasy. It's supposed to be really good. I've heard a ton of stuff about these books. So I'm really excited. I don't really know anything about it, so Can't wait to read it though. Definitely gonna read it sometime this fall, maybe next month. So that's all my books. I hope you enjoyed this haul, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.